Well, this book has been written by a very, very famous woman. Her name is Margaret Weiss Brown, and she's written several books that every little boy and girl, they really like it. So I know that all of you like it because that's what they told me I'll have a chance to read to all of you. If you have any questions, I'm the guy that has the answers because I'm from the government and I'm here to help you. Well, the name of it is Goodnight Moon, and the pictures is by Clement Hurd. And as I read it, I'll show you the pictures, and I may need your help. Okay. In the great green room, here we are. This would be better for me. This is the green room. There was a telephone. Who sees the telephone? Can you see it? Where's the telephone? There it is. Okay. In the great green room, there was a telephone and a red balloon. Okay, where's the red balloon? Boy, you're good. That's it. You see it too? Okay, well, here's the green room. Yes? You saw it? You can't see it? Yeah, red balloon and telephone. And the room is what color? Big green room. Big green room. That's a nice room there. I see a lot of things in there. And the cow jumping over the moon. Where's this world going? You ever see a cow jump over the moon? Well, you take a good look because you're not going to see this anytime soon. But anyway, that seems pretty exciting for the cow. And there were 3 little bears sitting in the chair. See that, Joshua? You've read this before. Oh, you're way ahead of me. All of you read this before. 2 little kittens. That's it. And a pair of mittens. Did I choose you before? No? Where's the pair of mittens?
They're right over here.
That's it. Yeah, 2 pair. It says in a pair. They got this thing. Well, we have the 2 little kittens here. I think it's 2 pair of mittens, but she's not with us today, so she can't correct that. But there's 2 pair of mittens, right? Right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. And a little toy house. Now somebody's going to have to help me. You come up here because I don't see any toy house. Oh, I see it now. Where's the toy house? There it is, right. And a pair of mittens. There we got the pair of mittens. A little toy house and a young mouse. Young mouse? I'll be back to you. Take a good look. You got it? That sure is. Looks like an old mouse to me, but that's a young mouse. Let's see where we go from here. And a comb and a brush and a bowl full of mush. Okay, you come over here. That's 3 things. A comb, a brush, and a bowl full of mush. You like mush?
Yeah.
Who likes mush?
Me.
You like mush? Who likes mush? You like mush? No one eats mush today. I used to eat mush. With Tina, Farina, mush. Yeah! Oh, wow. Okay, we've taken care of the comb and the brush and the bowl full of mush. And a quiet old lady who was whispering. This is good night to the whole room. You got the old woman that says hush, the toy thing. You got the 2 kittens. You got the telephone, the red balloon, the sky, the stars, the cow jumping over the moon. Hey, good night room. Say it. Good night room. Good for you. Good night room. Did you say good night room? No? All right. Good night room. Good night moon. Good night moon. Good night the cow. Pretty good. Good night the cow. Good night the cow. Okay, you have to go to Washington to see that. Okay, well, the cow really did jump over the moon. Boy, what a space program they got. Okay, good night, light. Good night, light. That's the light there. Okay. And the red balloon. How do you say good night to a red balloon? But this is it. You have to explain this? Good night, red balloon. Good night, light. Good night, red balloon. Good night, red balloon. What do you think? Okay? Okay. And good night, kittens.
Good night, mitten.
You better come up here, you know what I mean? I'm running this class, you know what I mean? Right? Who's in charge here? Me, right? Now, I say good night, kittens, right? Good night, kittens. Good night, kittens. Good night, kittens. Now, what's next? Good night, mittens. Good night, kittens. Good night, mittens. Good night, the cow jumping over the moon. Okay, good night, clocks. Let's hear it.
Good night, clocks.
And good night, socks.
Good night, socks.
Okay, this thing is about to come to an end, so I don't know what you got to do after I leave. And good night, little. Hey, Charlie, what about this house? What do you think about it? Hey. All right. Good night, house. And good night, mouse. You guys have read this before. Good night, little house, and good night, mouse. Good night, comb, and good night. Who said brush? Good, good. Good night, comb. Good night, comb. Good night, brush. Good night, brush. All right. Well, I'm sorry. Good night, good eye. All right. We're almost there. Charlie's so overwhelmed with his granddad. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. This doesn't say Republicans. It's good night, nobody. Not Republicans. It's good night, nobody. And good night, mush. Good night and goodbye to mush. Everyone agrees? We don't need any mush, right? No, no way. No mush. Okay, we said good night to nobody, good night to mush, and good night to the old lady who's whispering. After we say goodnight to her, I don't hope you have any questions here. Good night, stars. How you like that? We didn't see those stars before. And good night, noises everywhere. Good night, noises
Everywhere.
all right. What a class. You guys are great. You people get paid to do this. Well, that's it. So much for good night. Good night. What a great class. No homework tonight. You can have what you want for lunch. And we're all going to go to Washington and have fun.